What's up, everybody? Thanks for joining us once again at the Chop Shop. Got my boy Frank F Tank 58 with me. How you feeling, Frank? How you like about that
I, I,
game,
I,
man?
ain't, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It's kind of it's not the best day for Rockets Twitter right now, bro. For Rockets Twitter, for NBA, Rockets NBA, Rockets YouTube, it's rough because I know these teams are hard for us that we're supposed to lose these games, but the fashion we lost them in is not the best. I'm just gonna say that. So I'm not hot. I'm not feeling too hot right now.
Facts, and I don't really even blame our guys for these losses like that. It was more, I think the coaches just they had the wrong game plan. Seemed like going in from jump, like on Giannis and on Ja Morant. Like they seem like they didn't have a scouting report on these guys to know exactly what their strengths are and what we could do to counteract them. Seemed like they just went with one defensive scheme and just stuck with it, and it wasn't the right defensive scheme even to begin with, and it's like they're stubborn and don't want to change it up. Yeah, but we're gonna get right into it, man. It's
Yeah.
125 to 105. We lost to the Milwaukee Bucks behind Giannis Antetokounmpo. He put up 44 points on us. Thought he was gonna go for 50 like Ja Morant at one point in time. I couldn't put up another 50 point game. I couldn't handle that on us so early in the season, man. It's just crazy, man. Let's see who we got up in here with us. Let's see who with us in here. J.K. Mims, what up? What up? What's good with it?
You got the usual suspects
The
in here
usual
already.
suspect, party time, animal time. What's happening? Sigma Migs, what's good? JK Mim says 0-3 is bad for more on a young team. Nah, I think they know they under they being outclassed right now. They understand
Yeah,
the
yeah.
schedule. They know these teams is like we ain't really supposed to be even thinking about beating these teams the way we are right now, not rebuild. Dedrick, what's up, Dedrick? D Will says Silas gotta go 100. Man, they trying to get rid of Silas
They trying
already.
to get them out. They packing them up already.
they packing
Y'all,
Silas
y'all,
up.
y'all gotta let them. Y'all gotta let them lose to like OKC and stuff first before we do all that. Like we got two games coming up, space. I ain't gonna lie. It's one of them Utah games. Would you consider one of those a must win, bro?
I would,
If we go 0-2 to Utah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. That is a morale killer.
bro. Utah 2-0 though,
I
so
mean, but
it's
still,
not like
bro.
they not tanking over there in Utah, man. I don't know what's going on with them, but they not tanking over there. I think we need to win one of them though. I really do. I think we need to get one of them just to just to think,
Yeah,
just to
0
help our
5,
morale, man. Just
bro.
because
0-5, man.
because
That'll be a rough. Yeah,
bro, the schedule get real rough in
that's
these
what I'm
next
saying.
next couple of weeks, bro. They get real
Let
rough.
me see.
Mohab Shahid, what's good? You say personally the first two I wasn't too upset about. This was the pretty hard one to watch, not gonna lie. Yeah, this one was hard to watch, man. I ain't gonna lie. We wasn't even in it from jump. You know what I'm saying? Like we was just
Right.
playing catch up from jump, and it was just hard to watch. It's like they couldn't miss from the 3-point line. That's what I was like really stunned about. Like them boys just was jacking them, and they was taking them, and they was making them. They ain't give us a chance to get out the gate, bro. They really didn't.
Yeah, I mean, they came in. I don't know. The offense was just stuck in mud. I mean, Garuba did his thing. I'm not gonna lie. I was very skeptical about that lineup change with Shangoon. I thought he would get the start. I still think that lineup change was probably the reason we went out behind because the offense couldn't get going. So because Garuba can't really screen, he's not a shooter, so he can't pop. He's not a lob threat, so he can't roll. He really doesn't do much on offense. But they brought him in to try to guard Giannis, which I'm thinking like, is he going to make that much of an impact on Giannis that you're going to alter your offensive game plan that works for you? It's just dumb stuff. I'm not going to lie because Giannis ended up what I just told you before we got on, bro. This man shot 81%
81%.
from the floor, bro. What is that? He did had 44 points in 27 minutes. Yeah, that was not ideal, bro. I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah, I don't know what was up with the whole game plan and we have nobody to even stop me on this. So we at least have to
Put your best
keep
foot.
Yeah, we have to do something. Like do something. Like I don't know. We just don't have the personnel to bite those bullets. But if Giannis gonna go off for 44 on us, we can't let Brook Lopez hit 7 threes. You know what I'm saying? We can't let Drew Holiday look like he young Allen Iverson out of there. He's saucing boys. He taking step backs, hitting threes. You know what I'm saying? Like even what's the little white boy name?
Uh, Grayson
Grayson
Allen
Allen. Grayson Allen. Even Grayson
out
Allen was
there.
out there just losing boys, going back door cuts, stepping back for 3-pointers. You know what I'm saying? If we're gonna get that from Giannis, we can't let everybody else come along with him. You know what I'm saying?
Space, let me scare you real quick. If we don't win one of these Utah games, bro, we go Blazers, Suns, Clippers, Timberwolves before we see the Magic. There's a good chance if we don't pick up one of these Utah games that we're going to be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
0 and
9, 10,
10,
0
0
and
and 10, bro.
before the Magic game. And if we lose to the Magic, bro,
it's gonna be some discussions to be had.
Yeah, we're gonna burn this thing down, bro.
It's gonna be some
what's
discussions to be had, bro, for real. Voodoo, what's good? Voodoo says, I'm tired of watching everyone but Jalen go on the screens, and Garuba was the only one playing defense on Giannis like he should. Yeah, I mean Jalen been impressing me with his defense,
Monster.
Jalen been using his athleticism well. He been contesting everything. He been going up for actually contesting for rebounds. Jalen Green, he's been maybe that's why his shooting kind of struggling a little bit, because he is putting the effort on the other side of the ball, and maybe his legs are getting tired. He ain't built for that yet. You know what I'm saying? Give him another couple years. He gonna be built to where he can control a whole game. You know what I'm saying? He gonna have his speed, everything down, or to where he's gonna be able to just control the whole game. But we seeing glimpses of it to where he'll get in his bag and reel off 11 straight like he did in the third quarter. I think he came back and he just reeled off.
Yeah,
that was the third quarter.
In the third quarter, he was trying to go bar for bar with John Morant, but his teammates did a good job of icing him out after he got hot.
That's what I was going to mention too,
bro.
You remember when you asked me on one of them pods, like, you think Jalen can become like the scoring champ? And I was like, if KPJ let him, you know what I'm saying? Right. If KPJ don't get in the way, he can go off, you know what I'm saying? But KPJ, he want to get in and try to get his threes, and the more he dribbled, the less efficient he is.
Right.
You know,
that's literally.
Really. You remember
I did
the graph. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, literally. Like that man, the more Space said it just right on the head. The more dribbles, the less efficient, bro. It's like literally, it's crazy.
He needs to be a catch and shoot like type dude, man, for real. Alex Vargas, what's good? He said, I'm so tired of this freaking coach.
Let it out, man.
He said we went on a 15-game losing streak last year, right? Yeah, it was a 15-game, man. Look like it's gonna be.
I can't do another one, bro. I can't do it.
We might be on ahead for a 10 at least if something don't change real quick. The Midnight Ace, what's good? He say, what up, fam? What's good, man? Thanks for joining us. You know how we rock over here at the Chop Shop. JK Mims says, I just hope it doesn't get to their hearts. Losing is infectious, just like winning is infectious. You know what I'm saying? It can go either way for a squad. Losing too much can have everybody check out. The coach's words are falling on deaf ears because they ain't seeing no results. So that is a very good possibility, that they can't just start shutting Silas out and like, bro, that's not working. Whatever you're saying is not working. What you think about that, Frank?
Yeah,
you think Silas gonna lose the ear of the team?
I don't think he's gonna lose because they're still young and impressionable. But like, we remember that streak, man. That stuff this dude was damn near about to cry at the press conferences. It was just the kind of depressing just to see that. So I don't think it's healthy for anybody to go through that, bro. I don't want to see Jalen go through that again. I don't want to see Kevin Porter and KJ after going through 2020 with all the stuff with everybody being hurt, having random dudes on the team, losing all them damn games, then going last year with that losing streak, start for another season like that, bro. That's not good, bro. If we go into something like that, it just tells me we ain't going nowhere. Silas is not the man. We ain't going nowhere. They need to start looking for somebody else if we go on another 10, 15-game losing streak, because we basically in square one. Like, you can use the excuse It was Harden year. Okay, they were young guys, bro. He was on the stage talking about, yeah, I got two second-year guys and one rookie and a fifth. Bro, we ain't trying to hear that, bro. Like Eric Gordon played last night.
Right.
You feel me? Like Bruno played last night. So I think he's starting to buy into the young guy excuse himself as a coach. And the question I had asked the group earlier was, if Nick Nurse was the coach of this Rockets team, how do we see ourselves in some of these positions? Some of these questions we're asking about X's and O's, about putting Jabari in the drop, about, you know what I mean? Like all these things that we question about what we see, if we're seeing it, other teams are seeing it. If it was Eric Spoelstra, if it was Quinn Snyder, if this was another coach that we know got the chops that was running this team, would some of these little things that cause us to lose games be still here? And to me, at some point, what I said before the season started, he got to show us something. Show me something to make me feel good that if we do get a Wemby, you're going to use him right. Because the way he looking right now, we get Wemby, he might use Wemby in some dumbass way, put him like guarding Steph or something, and put Jalen guarding a big or something stupid like that. Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Harlan St. Clair, what's good? Harlan St. Clair, he said, yeah, but nobody had us penciled in for this dub. Yeah, I don't think it's that we thought we was going to win the game.
It's not the law.
It's not the loss. It's just the construction, the scheming of the coaches. Seem like they're not utilizing their guys right. And we know, we hear every fan base say that, but sometimes two things can be true. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes the coach ain't doing it right, and sometimes the fans are true about calling them out on that, because that is seeming to be almost like rudimentary in our rebuild, to where we just don't seem like they are utilizing our guys right. Even with Jalen went through last year, the way Şengün had to struggle to get on minutes from the bench, the way KJ has been struggling just to get minutes and stuff. It's like he's not open to the fact that we got guys that just need to be utilized in the right way. And it seems like you got to get out of that stubborn mentality of this is my system, and use your guys that you got. Run with the hogs that you got. You got to maximize their strengths. That's the whole thing of a coach. J.K. Mim said, I just hope it doesn't get to their hearts. Nah, it is what it is. Patriot say Wemby is in reach. For now, he in play. You not lying. For now, he in play. Patriot says OKC almost beat Denver tonight. Even OKC almost beating Denver. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie. This is our first blowout.
Yeah. We was in them two games. To me, people misunderstanding. It's not the losses. It's the in-game schematics that the coaches are using. That we as casual fans can notice this. Other teams can notice this. Like there's people that get paid to break down film. And if me and Space can look at film and, okay, we see X, Y, and Z, what you think the other coach is doing? And if they notice, how the hell we going to win, bro? Like, we can see why we're losing and it's not being corrected. Of course the NBA knows that. Of course the NBA knows that Kevin Porter is not going to pass the ball out of a pick and roll. So why not just put all 5 players in the paint and let him try to shoot over 5 people? You know what I mean? Like, they see the stuff. Of course, the NBA knows Şengün kind of soft on defense sometimes, so we're going to bully him. They look at stuff like that. I don't know where I seen it. It was a scouting report for a player from, like, I don't know, it was from the Raptors. That was floating around a couple years ago. It was a piece of paper somebody scanned. It had, like, everything on there about the person. And this is what they give out to the players before the games. Yeah. He likes to go left. Here's the percentage of the time he goes left. If he likes to dribble with this hand, if he goes left, he's likely going to shoot a mid-range jumper. Right. If he gets a screen, he likes to, like, bro, they got your biography on a piece of paper for the game on a scouting report. So if we can see it, the other teams can see it.
For sure. That's correct, bro. It's like they gotta know. I mean, they're coaches, NBA coaches. They gotta see it. Do they feel like they don't have the right team to utilize it, or is it coming from higher up to, like, don't just take it easy? You know what I'm saying? It could be a whole litany of things that we ain't probably even wrapping our mind around, because we ain't privy to certain information. You know what I'm saying? So we only could go by what we see on the court and the product of the court. So that's what we're gonna judge it off of. And the way they're utilizing their people and doing their schematics, just not right. It's just it's almost high school stuff. You know what I'm saying? If you got a 3-point shooter, you utilize your 3-point shooter. Call plays for him. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just things that seem like it's just if you want to win, this is the things you'll do. And it seems like they not taking that step to where they actually trying to win almost. So I'm almost thinking, yeah, maybe they are trying to tank one more time. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Alex Vargas, what's good? Why is the coach smiling in post game interviews? We are losing. Damn. That's Coach Smiley, man. That's what he do. Like Dallas had Coach Clap, Jason Garrett, all he did was clap. We got Coach Smiley, all he gonna do is smile. Unless we on a 25 game losing streak and he feel like he about to get he about to get canned, then he get up there crying and patting his head and rubbing his
He
head.
be doing this junk right here.
Like
You
he
gonna hear
got
one of
bad
them,
eyes or something. You know what I'm saying? Party time, animal time. What's good? He said, I'm tired of seeing a wide open Shangoon on the block with a little guy on him. Like if Shangoon is playing well, everyone will play well. He makes good guys better. I mean, he did kind of change the landscape of the game when he came in tonight. He looked good off the bench, though. I mean, I think we got enough firepower in the starting lineup to where Shangoon looked good off the bench. Seemed like he's comfortable. He's starting to really trying to rebound. That's what I'm starting to notice. He's starting to fight for every rebound too. Sigma Miggs, what's good? He say, do y'all think that get another losing streak approaching 20? We hoping not, bro. That's what we saying. We hoping we don't have to go through that. Like, give me a 5-game losing streak and a win. You know what I'm saying? Then we can go on another 6-game losing streak and then a dub. Don't give me these double digits losing streaks in a row. It just seems like it's hell for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like your girl don't look as good, your food don't taste as good. You know what I'm saying? Like everything is bad when you're losing, and it's infectious. Like I said, negatively, it'll affect especially a young team negatively if they don't know how to handle it. Patriot said Usman Garuba played great tonight though. Yeah, he was good. He had some moments against Giannis where it was like, okay, I can see it. Give him a couple more years, maybe he can be our Giannis stopper if he gets some reps, he get a little bit more acclimated to the game. Maybe he can be not a Giannis stopper. I don't think nobody's stopping Giannis.
Let me ask you this, bro. Why didn't he play yesterday then? See, this is the type of stuff I'd be thinking like, okay, so you have a player that the reason they brought him so he could switch out on Giannis. Why didn't he play yesterday if you knew he got this defensive type of style that you could use to put on a player that's killing you like John Morant, bro? Why put Jabari in a position to be unsuccessful in a style of defense he's literally probably never played in his life?
Right.
And a style that's going to take away his strengths as a perimeter defender. Why not just put a Garuba out there? You're going to leave him DMP? Like, yeah, see, just stuff like that, bro. They didn't prepare. It's just little
KYP, know your personnel. It's like they don't even know their own personnel, bro. You got to know your personnel of your team and the opponent team. You know what I'm saying? It's like they don't know their personnel, bro. For real. J.K. Mims said the first half was torture to watch. Yeah, we was out of it before we even really started in the first half. They came out, hit like 5 threes in a row, and it was almost like a gravy train after that. they just kept on rolling. Muhammad Shahid says, bro, every all-star player plays like freaking Steph against us. I don't understand. Yeah, they get up. They start licking their chops, barbecue chicken against us. They know we all young. They know we going to make mistakes. They know we going to give them opportunities. They know that the opportunities going to be there with dealing with a young squad. All we have to do is all they have to do is get us to scrambling a little bit, you know, and then they know the opportunity going to be there. So they just start licking their chops. I think Giannis just licks his chops against anybody. You know, it don't even matter who it is. We just have a brutal schedule coming up. Like, we just have a brutal schedule just these first 20 games, bro. Like, what do the NBA got against the Rockets, dog? Seems like they got something against us, man.
I heard the announcers from or our announcers talking about the Bucks schedule. They off till Wednesday. They got like 10 games in a row at home or something stupid like that.
They got 6 games in a row at home.
Like, what are we doing, bro? Like,
bro, we got 10 out of our first 13 games on the road against playoff teams.
Yeah, it's a brutal schedule.
What they trying to do to us? They trying to break our soul, bro.
We gotta get one of them Utah games. We get both of them, I'd be real happy. We got it for morale. They got to split one because, bro, it ain't gonna be good, man. If that
Yeah,
Utah game don't hit,
at least one of them.
yeah, it'll be interesting. I'm gonna say that.
Jay Garcia says 3 games, opponents 3-point shooting lights out. Common denominator was
Facts,
our weak perimeter defense. Yeah,
facts.
but we got a strong perimeter defenders, but we had them in the drop coverage. You know what I'm saying? Harlan St. Clair says Silas Gas Garuba even got more play than Shangoon. That was the Giannis factor. Maybe we probably won't see you Garuba again until we play Giannis again. You know what I'm saying?
I
Maybe he
mean,
thought
yeah,
Garuba had something against Giannis, had the best fighting chance against Giannis on the team. And really, I think he was right because he was the only one that really made Giannis even work a little bit. This dude shot 81%. Like
81, bro.
that's crazy, bro.
He
And dropped
dunked on.
44.
There was a play he dunked on like three of our players, bro. It was like Shangoon, Jabari, and like
Jabari.
a guard. I think it was KPJ or somebody. Just dunked on all of them. Giannis is
Yeah.
unstoppable. The dude is cold. He's nice. He's the man. Probably the best player in the
He's
league.
the best player in the league right now.
Like he hitting threes. Like he hitting mid-range shots. Like what do? You feel me? And I'm not even mad that Giannis went off. It's just like everything else. Like it's the same thing. The perimeter defense and a lot of times, like when they are guarding, when the person is not on ball and they're off ball, they help so much that by the time the other team swing the ball, they can't rotate fast enough to get there to leave open to contest a shot. And like I don't get that. Like what is our defense? What do they do at practice on defense? Is the coach telling them, hey, when you help go under the basket? Like I don't get that. like what they doing, bro? Do they watch film, bro?
They was giving Giannis so much space, bro. Like, bro, you got to eat that space up in between you and Giannis, man. You can't let him. Once he build up a head of steam, it's over with. It's pretty much over with. Alex Barker says at least put up a damn fight. I mean, come on, man. Now, yeah, they put up a little fight towards the middle. It was just we got outclassed, man. That's a true. Those are championship team right there. That's how far we got to get to. That's our measuring stick. We got to get to people. So evaluate our squad right now. Look at what they got, because that's what we need to have. And we got to remember they missing Chris Middleton. They still didn't have they pretty much dead eye 3-point shooter, mid-range shot taker. You know what I'm saying? So we got a little ways to go. If you really want to judge us fairly and where we at in our rebuild, look at teams like that and you'll see we still got a nice little ways to go. Asleep R11, what's good, brother? He said, why wouldn't they try Jabari and 3 and go with 2 big something? We got to try to show some size. Yeah, but then I guess our offense would struggle so mightily with 2 bigs, even with a big and Tate. You know what I'm saying? It's like, just imagine Garuba and Shangoon on the court. With like KJ Martin, he can stretch it a little bit, but Garuba and Shangoon, like ain't nobody. What's the name was already still just roaming the paint anyway. Brook Lopez, he wasn't even going out. He was just playing that same drop coverage, roaming the paint, taking away all our drives. Like Jalen had it so hard driving to the goal because Bobby Portis or Big Lopez or somebody was always right there. Giannis, somebody was right there. That 7 foot that just had their hands up, made it hard on Jalen tonight. You know, it is what it is. That's one of our worst matchups we can even go with. Patriot says Wemby, Patriot. He on the Wemby train. Mohamed Shahid says, I think we can be rightfully upset if we lose both games to Utah. Yeah, I think we can start asking some real questions when we lose both of them games, bro. For real. Voodoo says when Jalen was making that run, it literally reminded me of Kobe. He had that look in his eye like they weren't going to stop him. Yeah, man, like, you know who stopped him, right?
Who stopped him? Who stopped him?
You know who stopped him, man. KPJ stopped that man. It's like once he see Jalen going, he like, man, I got to get in there with my brother.
I got to, let's twin.
He got 30. I got to go try to get me 30 now. But nah,
they gotta quit that, bro.
He got to recognize that Jalen is different.
While we here, let's touch on the KPJ thing, bro. This
All right,
man
bro.
has not shown me that he can play point guard, bro. Like I can't. I'm objectively speaking. He is not showing that he
Right.
can be that person right now. I don't care who. I'm not saying he's a bad basketball player. I'm not saying he shouldn't start. I'm not saying none of that. I'm just being very objective in this specific statement that right now, with the way he's running the team, the way things look, how the game gets out of hand, the reads he is missing, the fact that players are wide open and he's not able to pass it out, that his first thought is to score. He is not being able to play that role of the point guard for the team, and he's touching the ball more than anybody else. If they just want a guy that's going to score and pass second, I'd rather have Jalen get all them touches and KPJ be the two guard. If we're going to do that,
Right.
you feel me?
Yeah.
Because then at least the best player is going to have the ball in his hand.
Yeah.
But this stuff where we're pretending like he's a point guard, but he's just doing what Jalen does, like I'm not gonna like we're not capping on that. Like that's, you feel me? So this is being very objective. That we have an issue at the point guard position because currently we don't have somebody that's running our show, getting our guys set up. Whether it's Jabari, whether it's Shangoon, whether it's KJ, whoever's out on the floor, they're missing so many damn reads. It's getting wild. It's crazy. And I don't see how we can win any games when we have a disadvantage in the backcourt every single night. Every night is a disadvantage because they're going to make their reads. They're going to pass it to their guys. And it's like if Jalen and Kevin Porter don't have a Herculean game where they drop 40 each, we going to lose.
We ain't going to win. That's facts.
Right.
Yeah, we just paid him, but the only good thing about it, we only guaranteed it for 1 year. So I think he's still on a 1 year, you know what I'm saying, evaluation. We can't cut bait at any time with him. Terry Agent 299 says, bro, I don't want to be thinking of win be 3 games in.
For real.
Yeah, I mean, you might have to start talking about that pretty soon, though. If we don't get past these Utah games with some wins. Alex Vargas says, why you only playing Jalen 32 to 33 minutes a game? He too young to be tired. This freaking coach won't keep him in the damn game. Hey, KPJ, this is Jalen's team. Yeah, I mean.
Yeah. He gonna learn it.
Yeah, he gonna have to. I think they're gonna have that conversation. I think really Jalen gonna be the one to have to tell him. I don't think he's gonna listen to the coach. You know what I'm saying? Jalen gonna have to be the one to tell him, hey, bro, I'm that dude. I'm that dude. You know what I'm saying?
I think what happened last year with what Jalen showed after the All-Star break, because before the All-Star break, KBJ saw him as a little brother. Then when Jalen flashed and showed that, okay, I'm kind of nice, he's seeing him as an equal right now. This season is going to be the season Jalen's going to tell him, like, bro, we're not the same. And I think it's going to come, but it's going to come on the court. He's going to see it on the court, and hopefully that's the most natural way for it to happen, where it's like a realization like, damn, bro, this dude different.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have to just give it to him.
Yeah, he going to realize the real pecking order. You know what I'm saying? Harlan St. Clair said Jay Carter was barking. What was that? Even went over to Lucas. Yeah, he got in Jalen head though. He got
it. Yeah, he did. Jalen started tripping.
He let Jalen start turning the ball over and stuff. I don't know what's going on with that, but yeah, he did what he had to do. He's a scrappy little Pat Beverly type guy. Luke McGuire. Yeah. KPJ got to raise those assists a little. He was aiming for 5+ average last season. I hope he still has it in his mind. Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of stuff that need to KPJ got to figure out. JK Meme said, what was KJ's stat line tonight? KJ had like 6 points, I believe. He had like 6 points.
KJ, he 3 for 5, shot 60% from the floor, went 1 for 2 from 3, so 50%, 8 points, 3 assists, 1 block, 5 rebounds. He was KJ was also a plus 12. Wait, am I in the wrong game? No, this is from Memphis.
Nah.
I'm tripping, y'all. I'm tripping. Let me go to the real box score. I was about to say plus 12. We just got destroyed.
I was about to say, how he in the
All right, here we go. Now it's even worse. Listen, 1 for 7, 14.3. He shot 14.3%. Oh, that's from the Hawks, bro. Y'all don't mind me, bro. I got screens open from games from like Y'all don't mind me. I'll pull it up. You keep going. You can read them out. I'll get
All
you the
right,
KJ.
Alex Vargas. Alex Vargas says, "What up, bro? Love the channel. Appreciate you, Alex Vargas. Thanks for joining this chop shop, baby." Harlan
I
St.
got it.
Clair.
I got it.
Okay, Frank ready. What you got, Frank?
Third time's a charm. 6 of 11, 54% from the floor, 2 of 5, 40% from 3. He had 14 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists, was a -5. Yeah, I think he had, for the main players, he had one of the best plus minuses, him and Jalen. So he had a pretty good game.
Yeah.
Pretty good game for him.
JK
Same old,
said,
same old.
maybe Silas wasn't sick during preseason. Maybe the team was tired of him. jokes. Party time, animal time. He says, "Give me Kenny Atkinson." I mean, he was doing all good. He was doing pretty good with Brooklyn over there. JK Meme says, "Most of us know the big bad virus is BS." I don't know what he mean by that one.
Nah, he on some
bro.
Talking
about Corona or something?
Yeah, bro. Come on, man. We on a basketball. Keep your
Harlan St. Clair.
Yourself.
He say, "Would they have?"
Hey, this ain't Fox
Jabari
News, bro. Come on here with that. Keep that junk. This ain't Tucker Carlson and what's the dude? Hey man, we talking hoops, bro. Go ahead, man. My bad.
Harlan St. Clair says, "Would they have Coach Jabari in the draft because Silas admitted they hadn't? Man, Jabari ain't coming up. You know what I'm saying? So somebody telling Jabari to drop. I don't know who it is, but somebody telling him to drop.
That's crazy. That drop thing was nuts to me. Let me point out something I thought was interesting, bro. On the interview post game, when they asked him about Jabari playing the 5, his first response was that he put him there so he can get pick and pops. So that tells me that he was thinking about doing this as an offensive advantage. Never thinking about the defense, bro. And so if the offense was his first mind, and to get Jabari pick and pops, he never considered like the advantage of Jabari playing the 5, which was me and you space where we talked about. We talked about the pick and pops, but we were focused on what his bro. This is a defensive
advantage
matchup plan advantage that you can use. He never that wasn't his rationale for it. It was to get pick and pops. Stuff like that is just weird to me, bro.
He an offensive minded coach. That's why they needed Hollins. Alex Vargas says Jalen is literally showing us that he got what it takes. Keep that man in the game, coach. Yeah, he got to. Terry Agent 299 says Gut might HA. What's that? What that mean? Let us know. Elaborate on that. Rocket Shop Shop. Yeah, you can support the Rocket Shop Shop, man. Hit up on our Cash App at HTX Chop Shop, man. Go ahead and get your donations on if you want to support us. It goes a long way. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate every little 50-cent red dime that we can get. Terry Agent, Rogue Blue. What's good, Rogue Blue? What's
good,
happening?
Rogue? I think Rogue a Magic fan, ain't you, Rogue? You a Magic fan, bro?
Rogue Magic fan? I don't know.
He's either Magic Detroit. He's a Pistons fan, right? I think he's the one that be.
Oh, he might be a Pistons fan. Let us know.
Rogue, let us know, bro. I want to ask you a question, Rogue. But yeah, go ahead.
Patriot says it's a personal issue. We still don't have a rim protection, same as last year. Yeah, you're right. Voodoo says rim protection is the last line of defense. We need to defend better at the point of attack. Yeah, you're right. Patriot says personnel. Yeah, we need the right personnel. Rogue Blue says players have to execute it through what if the coaches are telling them? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Maybe the coaches are telling Jabari to drop. You know what I'm saying? Voodoo says Guru will play Giannis like it's supposed to, challenge his dribble and don't let him get in position. Yeah, they was giving him too much room. They was giving Giannis too much room. Patriot says Garuba is a piece. He plays solid defense.
He did.
Yeah, Rogue Blue says that Wembyana smile. Them boys, they caving for Wemby. Voodoo says I wanted Garuba to play yesterday, but we had Jabari playing center, which made no sense. Yeah, if you weren't gonna use him right, you know what I'm saying? Like we were saying,
if you're gonna use Jabari at center, bro, it's you switching 1 through 5, buddy. That's what we doing. We seen in the summer league. Why would you put Jabari in a drop coverage? A drop coverage is literally made for bigs, so they have an advantage over guards that could beat them going downhill. Jabari is shown he's quick-footed enough to be able to stay in front of guards. And if you wanna, let John Morant beat you, okay. But what we're not gonna do is let your best defender be deep under the basket and let John Morant shoot floaters and mid-range shots all damn game and drop 50.
Right.
And not do nothing about it. It was just nuts. It was crazy to see in real time.
Yeah, Harlan St. Clair, he says, Bliss the ball handler. Solid said that they had him run Jabari through that, so he just dropped. Man, it don't matter. Just tell him to get up to the ball. Get up to the same level of the ball.
Just switch, bro.
You don't have to practice that. You can practice it, but you ain't got to practice that, bro. You see the man coming around the screen, step up and blitz the ball handler, bro.
He just got to switch it, bro. They can switch it like blitzing, maybe because he might not know where to recover to, but like he can switch. He's been switching his whole damn life, like. Hell, me and Space can go out there and switch the screen, like bro,
straight up. Blitz it.
You feel me?
Our knees might be hurting afterwards.
Yeah, I might. You know what I mean? But damn, I know. Okay, you got him, bro. I got him. I got him. Like, come on.
Yeah, I mean, that ain't. You do that in the at the playground, bro. Playing 3-on-3. Alex Vargas, MJ was averaging like 36 minutes a game at the age of 37. Jalen is 20 years old, averaging 32 minutes a game this year. Coach, keep your star in the game and let them play more than 32 minutes a damn game.
Facts.
I mean, they young. Well, we got to remember we on a back-to-back. This was a back-to-back. We did just play yesterday. Patriot says Bruno got injured in yesterday's game. JK Meme said, who believes in coincidence? Who believes in coincides? I don't. Who thinks it's a coincidence that we're playing some of the best teams in the league back to back for like 15 games? Why is that? They think he on some conspiracy that we go get the number one pick.
There you go. This ain't Tucker Carlson, JK. You bring it up. He gonna start talking about chemtrails next. Come on, bro. Hey, I'm curious, JK. What you trying to say, bro? Go ahead and put it in the chat. Just say it. Stop all this. Like,
this is a safe spot, man. Go ahead and let it out. Let us know.
Just go ahead and say with your chest.
I think I know what you mean, but go ahead and let us know. Terry Agent says Tari having good games, low key. Yeah, man. Tari's a spark plug. Tari don't need no plays ran from him. He actually hitting his 3 balls now. He looking good. You can tell he's starting to develop a little bit. Like his 3 ball is looking way better than what it did when he first came in summer league. That's for sure. Luke McGuire says at Voodoo, I feel that last he had 4. He got to keep an eye out for those reads and pass first. Yeah. But I don't know. I think it's almost like if he don't have it after this year, bro, just go ahead and put him at a 3 and D wing for real. Like you gonna keep him, but we need a true point guard. If KPJ gonna steady do the same thing over and over. JK Mim says Tillman needs to pay them a little more money. I think Tillman been paying a little bit. He ain't gonna pay for nothing that's half-ass garbage. You know what I'm saying? Tillman, he gonna pay some money when we in contention, hopefully. You know what I'm saying? That's when I want him to spend some money. Right now, I mean, we can work under the luxury tax. We ain't got no major stars that we gotta sign. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no max contracts like that. So we can deal under the luxury tax for another couple of years before we really have to start spending. J.K. Mims says Timothy Fertitta needs to pay for a better schedule, maybe. I don't know, because like the Lakers and stuff, you remember like last year the Lakers had that type of schedule where they had like 10 games at home out of their first 12 games. That was like crazy. It's like the older teams, they get time to ramp up.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? The younger teams.
NBA, I think that the NBA, like to Space's point, I don't think it's on purpose, but the way they try to set up these like primetime games and the games they think matter, the bad teams are basically they're gonna take the brunt of the bad. Like you get the scraps. Like so the schedule has to fit TV and all this stuff. So it forces some weird gaps between some games, and it just work out like that. Like you just gonna. So we're not good, so we're gonna take L's, bro. Like they don't care about the Rockets' schedule. Like they don't want to see us. So we filler.
We're not meaningful right now.
Yeah, we're filler.
We ain't making them no money. We ain't making the league no money right now. You know what I'm saying? Not like that to even care about if our guys gonna be tired on this back to back playing on this
Yeah,
TNT
exactly.
and all of
Does
this to
like
put their
Giannis
best
need a
product
rest?
out. Yeah,
Right. Giannis need a rest before a big game. They gonna think about stuff like that. You know what I mean? If they gonna schedule a big matchup, they don't want it to be on a back to back, a back to back where like the Bucks are facing the Nets or somebody and they both gonna be trash on prime TV. So those networks actually sit at the table when the schedule is done. So it's a lot that goes into it. But for us, teams like us, it's like we're just placeholders for other teams. Like, okay, we need somebody. They probably got a pool of teams. Like, okay, we need somebody to fill this slot. Put Rockets in there. Okay, put Magic in there. So it's just what it is. You take your lumps.
yeah, facts. Patriot Pay says Eric Gordon needs to be traded for defensive point guard like Davion Mitchell on Sacramento.
Nah, they ain't touching.
Excuse me. I don't think Davion Mitchell ain't going nowhere. They call that man what, all day or 24/7 off night. Off night. Yeah.
Best name in the league, bro.
Yeah, they love that
off
man. They call that man off night.
And he a clamp. Yep.
For sure.
Yeah,
J.K. Mills
that'd be
said
nice.
they
Though. Would be nice.
put up one in the first quarter. Yeah, man. That first quarter was just ridiculous.
Sleepwalk.
Alan Luna was good. Alan Luna, he says, nah, don't do that. Harlan St. Clair says Tari had his knee packed with ice and a bad limp when the horn sounded. I mean, he's scrappy. He probably bumped it on something, hit it on something. You never know. When guys that move and that active, he probably just hit it and didn't realize it was even hurt till damn near after the game. So everybody get their knees wrapped, bro. I done seen everybody get their knees wrapped. So don't let it fool you about just because you seen somebody with a knee wrap on or a knee brace or a wristband or something like that.
Sleeve, yeah.
Like
to Terry Agent's point about Silas saying that middle in the post game, I did catch a little bit of Coach Silas saying that they talked about it with the guards that once they drive in the middle because of the Bucks, like he ain't gonna say no names, but I know who he's talking about. But he said that he's talked about it to the guys that when you drive middle, you got to kick it out because the Bucks are such a big team, and instead of shooting over all their towering bigs, just kick it out. But he said we had trouble with that tonight. So he's talking about Jalen and Kevin Porter. But he said he talked about it. You know what I mean? So it's like they're not executing the game plan on the court. So you know what I mean? Who's to blame for that? I don't know. How do you hold them accountable? I don't know.
The point guard is the extension of the coach. So if it's not on the coach, it's not running the plays right. First person is the point guard you got to look at. Space Trades, what's good? He say he isn't showing any improvements from last year, and I'm one of his biggest fans. Yeah, KPJ, man, I think he's trying to compete with Jalen. Just let Jalen be that engine scorer. You just be that supplemental scorer that we need. You know what I'm saying? In crunch time or whenever, like he got to find his time when he needs to score and when he needs to actively seek out people to get them going. Like he got to read the room better. He got to know how to read the room, the temper of the game. Like Chris Paul and all them guys, they think about that stuff like 2 minutes before the game, even the sound on the horn. They want to get an extra possession. I'm gonna shoot it here real quick, get them boom, 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 so I can get an extra possession because we only got 60 seconds left or something. You know what I'm saying? Like it's all of that boils down to the game management, finding people, you know, in the right spots, right time. It's a lot to actually. It's a quarterback of basketball. It's a lot goes into it, and you got to have that mental fortitude to think about all of that moving parts at once and make split decisions like this. You can't hesitate because the game is moving so fast. As soon as you hesitate, you miss your opportunity. So
and Space, it's not even. I wouldn't even say Chris Paul, bro. Like I mean, go watch any team. Like, there's just teams that got just regular dudes that's doing this. It's not some amazing, the thing we're missing is the most basic stuff. I think somebody on Twitter said this stuff you see in high school.
Yeah.
Like, as you go to a high school game, you'll see a point guard run a pick and roll and kick it out to the corner when the help comes. Like, that's just basic basketball 101. So it's like, we can't get that, man. We ain't winning nothing, bro, because we just playing the hardest type of basketball, which is isolation scoring. And we might get lucky and go on a run where, you know what I mean? But we don't even know what this team, it's hard to even gauge what our team's potential is. until they can get that right. Like for everybody, for Jabari, for Jalen, for KPJ himself. KPJ will be a better player if he has somebody to set the table for him because of his skill sets as a shooter, somebody that could, attack off closeouts because he got the handles to do it. But if the ball's in his hand, he looks like he's thinking about too much. There was a play tonight that he drove in and jumped in the air, and like in the last minute, I guess he remembered that Jabari or somebody's out there, and he just like halfway threw it out.
Through it, yeah.
Yeah, like to me, like that's his like he's not like Space Point was that Chris Paul thinks ahead of time. Like I'm gonna go do this to draw that guy so I can kick it out. It's like KPJ going in there like, F it, let's see what happens. You know what I mean? Like,
he don't have a plan.
No plan, bro.
He don't go in there with a plan. He just goes in there, and then somebody comes in his face. He's like, "Oh, now what I got?
Now what?
I think he was open over there," and he just ends up throwing the ball away. You know what I'm saying? Kevin Harrison Jr. what's good? He said, "Any word on Darius Days? He can help us out a lot. I remember us playing him in summer league against the Spurs." Yeah, he was. I think he was shooting it. He was shooting it pretty good against us, if I'm not mistaken, in the summer league game. So
yeah,
I don't know. I think is he hurt? I haven't heard much about him. I haven't heard enough. So when we get a update, we'll let y'all know about that. Space Trade says, I don't know if Jalen gonna have the nuts to do it though. He had way too passive with KPJ. Yeah, but eventually, I seen him today being demonstrably overspoken about give me the ball. Like he was telling everybody to give me the ball, give me the ball. I don't know if y'all seen him on the watch when you see the replay.
Who's that?
Jalen Green.
Oh yeah. He got mad at
LP when he missed that one ball.
He got mad at LP. He got mad at somebody. I don't know. It was Tari on the fast break, where Tari actually scored. And when they was walking back, because he was open for a three.
Right.
He had said something to him like, "Bro, give me that."
Yeah. And he somebody did a skip pass under the basket over to Şengün, and Şengün reached down and it just squirted through his fingers and it went out of bounds. And Jalen was like clapping, like started barking at him, bro. Like that, bro. Yeah. I was like, man, that's what I'm talking about. Then that's when he went on that 11 straight point run that he put together by himself. Harlan St. Clair says not one rocks was a plus.
I mean, they started
out minus. We started off in the minus, brother.
Like, come on, they lost.
They had a hole dig. They had a hole to dig out of from minute 2. You know what I'm saying? Patriot says Eric Gordon got 36 minutes versus Memphis. Way too many. He needed to be traded ASAP. Davion Mitchell, KJ Martin is ready to play small forward. Tay will return soon and will need minutes too. Yeah, but I think Davion Mitchell just have to.
Yeah, y'all stop.
Yeah, y'all can forget about old Davion. Davion out the question, bro. You ain't gonna see him no time soon. Not in no, especially probably not in no Rockets jersey. You know what I'm saying?
Right. They think about this for Davion. They let Hallie go for him and to pair him up with a Fox. So
and Halliburton's
nice. So they're not letting him go.
Yeah, Patriot says we cannot cut into Tari's time. This year is all about development. One last crack at the top of the draft. We'll also have max cap room for free agents if we need to add a star. Yeah, I'm thinking that's why our point guard of the future gonna come from. We're gonna have to go buy one, bro. Like when you can't find one in somewhere, you can just have to go buy one. You can't draft one, go buy one. Somebody out there, JK Meme says, how many minutes did he play? Tari, I don't know. I think Tari.
Let me see. Let me get it right, guys. I'm not gonna put y'all in this situation. Let's see. This was Tari played tonight 18 minutes. That's up from I think he had played in the first game like 14 or 15 minutes, so he got a little bit more burn. But with Eric Gordon out, I'd expect that. You got to see when EG playing and when Tate playing. That's going to tell you what Coach Salas think about Tari minutes. Because when they both come back, he might be down in the low like 11, 12 minutes a game, bro.
Yeah.
To me, they need to take Garrison Matthews all his minutes out and just give him to Tari.
He don't need to be on the court. Oh, K-Dub, what's good, K-Dub? K-Dub say trade EG for a competent point. Move KPJ to the 3. Yeah, KPJ I think will be a nice 3 because his catch and shoot is so elite, bro. Like I think we kind of underutilizing that man because his catch and shoot is so elite. He needs to be a catch and shoot type player. The Midnight 8 says if KPJ continues to play like this, would you consider making him our 6th and finding a point guard? Yep, I will.
I would, but I don't know if the Rockets would. Coach Silas cried for this man, so I don't know if
Yeah,
he.
he partial. He partial to this
Yeah,
man.
I don't think they gonna pull that trigger. If they do it, I think the only way I see it happening is like Space said, if they brought in somebody that's clearly like a star or somebody that's like, okay, bro, that's blah blah blah. Like, yeah, you're gonna play off ball now. So maybe they can move him to the 3 or move him to the bench. But with the way his contract's set up, like he don't make money to have any saying about where he play. He don't make that much money, so it's a good contract.
Fredo Valdez says opinion on Jabari game today. He's a rookie. He learning. I think he need to get more better quality of shots. I think they making him work too hard for his shots. And ain't nobody setting him up for easy buckets. You know what I'm saying? He's that type of guy that he can't create sufficiently yet for himself. So he needs somebody, the guards, to facilitate for him, to actually look for him or either call him a play to get this man some rhythm shots. You know what I'm saying? Because we see once he hit a 3, he goes and he'll kind of hit a mid-range after that. And then they'll go away from him. Like, bro, he cooking. He cooking. Let him cook a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
I think he's a rhythm player, just like Jalen was when Jalen first came. If y'all remember, Jalen was terrible the first couple of first month and a half or so. And when you have guys that are older and trying to get theirs, it's rookies like Jabari are like the last thing on their mind. So he's an afterthought right now. So he just get in where he fit in. And I think he had a better game. He shot 3 of 7 from 3, I think. Let's see. He had 3 of 7, 42% from 3, only 33% from the floor. But you know what I mean? 13 points, 11 rebounds. The rebounds, I think he only had 2 the last game. So he was definitely more on the boards this game. So I think he had a good game. To me, that's a good rookie game. Guarding Giannis a little bit. Guarding what's his name? Bobby Portis. Got some chance to guard some of their perimeter players. Got to show a little bit what he can do. He just needs to get stronger. That's his thing. Put some muscle on, and he's just going to keep getting better. But I think All-Star break, like, it's just like Jalen. He going to take off. People keep forgetting that we have him. Like, he's just like he KJ or somebody. Yeah. They going to learn that he is just as important as Jalen Green is to the Rockets' future. And he got a hit. So I think hopefully Silas realizes that and they start thinking about that. Or he might get fired just for not developing a number 3 pick.
Facts. JK Meme says, sorry, that's what I do. Create memes on politics. I had to throw one in there. I usually take it easy because of the way YouTube is. Right. Get your thing on then, JK Memes. Patriot Page says Kenny Atkinson turned down the Charlotte head coach job to be Steve Kerr's top assistants in Golden State. I mean, if you can't, I mean, he's stacking up rings.
And look at what Charlotte looking like right now, bro. They got the damn longest yard team over there, and so he made the right decision, bro.
Fredo Valdez says y'all still having faith in Coach Silas. It's dwindling. I ain't gonna lie, it's dwindling. Yeah, this is proving year for me. I ain't gonna say fire him until like halfway through. Like after Christmas, if we don't see nothing, I'm gonna be on the fire Silas train around here. Chatman says if we don't get Wemby, at least there are some good looking point guards out there. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know any. I don't do too much heavy scouting on the college level, so I'm gonna have to get Coop and James give us a list of some upcoming point guards and where we can chop it up, see what who look like they'll fit with these teams. Besides Scoop, we all know Scoop, but we gonna have to. We probably won't be available for Scoop. Space Trade says we should at least get our future point guard or big in this draft.
Yeah, it's gonna be one of them.
Something. Voodoo says the NBA owes us a number 1 pick. Oh yeah, they do. I don't know how they owe us, but I'm with you. I'm with you. If you say they owe us then, bro.
Yeah, I don't know because Yao was the number 1 pick, right? So
yeah.
I mean, I'm pretty sure there's some franchises they ain't even got a 1 pick in Lord
In a
knows how long.
while, probably 30
So
years.
yeah, so hell, the Celtics, I don't think they've gotten a. When's the last time they got a number 1 pick?
Number 1 overall pick.
Overall pick. I don't know. I can't
Yeah.
even think about it.
I don't even think Larry Bird was the number 1 overall pick.
Nah, I don't think he was. So they don't owe us nothing, bro. Like we gotta go get it, bro. Like the team, the talent is there. Jalen Green is him, bro. This dude is cold. He's
Yeah.
cold. He's going off on Drew Holiday. He's going off on your favorite defender. The teams, he looked like he just stick out on the court. And the Rockets just they just can't fumble this. If they fumble this in 2-3 years and we still trash, that man gonna walk out of here.
And it's
That's
gonna be
usually
our
what
fault. And it's gonna be
Our
our
fault.
fault. Najee Zakul, what's good? He says, haha, let's build some bunkers.
He talking
Jake-
about the Fox News stuff.
The Fox News.
Yeah.
JK Mean says on the 15 game comment, I meant they hate Houston, so they have to have us as a hard schedule on purpose. I know it's a little bit of bias against Houston out there. I ain't gonna lie. Space Trade says KPJ will be fine at the 3. I honestly think he can make great plays, just doesn't have that advanced floor vision you need for a point guard. Yeah, he more like a secondary scorer, secondary playmaker. He can't. I don't think he'd be your primary playmaker. You know what I'm saying? The Duke, what's good? The Duke. He says, tell you the truth, we had the worst record 2 years and still didn't get the number 1 pick. I'm just saying. Yeah, you're right about that. Ask the Knicks about having the number 1 pick. They thought they was getting Zion for sure. And the boys, they dropped to like number 6 or something. It's crazy. Space Trade says the thing with the draft is we don't even need a top 3 pick, man. Just give me a top 7 and we good.
Facts.
That's facts.
That's facts. Because you gotta hit on the peripheries, bro. You gotta hit on the 7th pick, the 8th pick, the 9th. Like, look at all the good teams, the Warriors, Memphis, the Spurs. When they draft, they hit all up and down the draft, first round, second round. So if you gotta need the number 1 guy every damn year, then you just bad, bro. You're a bad franchise.
Yeah.
Like, you need the best talent in the world just to be decent. Like, come on, bro.
You got to hit on them teens, them 10s and 12s and 16 picks and even a few second rounders here and there to really just have a legit championship squad. Alex Vargas says, cheers from Southern California, all of my Rockets fans. Oh, our time will come. I'm surrounded by Lakers fans out here, but I'll fly my Houston colors all day, every day. Already, that boy in LA repping. Yeah, you be easy out there.
Be careful, bro.
Don't wear too much red out there, man.
Don't be too hard, bro.
Yeah, but appreciate you, man. Straight up from Cali.
Sir.
That's what's up, bro. You know, the Rockets, we got a international fan base,
community.
Bro. We got fans everywhere.
We had somebody from Japan on the Spaces yesterday, bro.
That's crazy.
Not Drew.
Not like Drew either, huh?
Person. Yeah. You know, Drew out in Japan. But yeah, we had somebody from Japan.
Yeah, that's crazy. RB 3067. What's good? Thanks for joining the Chop Shop, man. He said they told KPJ him and Jalen are primary scorers this year. I remember Coach Lucas said that. Yeah, he should be the primary facilitator. They should have told him that. Pablo Mata, do you know where I can find the post-game interviews? I think Jackson Gatlin.
Yeah. Let me see if I can find the
what's the name?
Media channel.
Yeah, he got a media channel where he posts all of the post-game links.
Let me look it up. I got it. It's called Jackson Gatlin Media.
Yeah, Jackson Gatlin Media. That's where you can get the all the post-game.
I don't think he does. Yeah, the post-game. Well, this from yesterday, but he uploaded them like the day after. So I'm gonna put the link in the chat box for y'all.
For sure. Voodoo say later's gotta go. For sure. You take it easy, Voodoo. Appreciate you for dropping by, Voodoo. Man. You know how we do it. Space Trade says, yeah, it was ugly the last 2 possessions of the first when KPJ dribbled out the clock both times and took a terrible shot. Yeah, man, that's kind of what we gonna get with KPJ right now, seems like, huh? Terry H said, you see the Vipers got Kyrie Walker Could be a guard moving forward for the Rockets. Kyrie Walker. I'm gonna have to look at him, Terry. I'm gonna have to check him out. The dude says Chris Paul smart though. Yeah.
Nah, come on.
Space
We
Shade
ain't
says,
thinking he's smart. He's just
I
dude.
mean,
Just he ain't. You know what I mean? He just ain't
he's
seeing it.
seasoned. He's experienced. Chris
Yeah.
Paul is seeing, but he did have that kind of vision
Nah,
coming
Chris
out of.
Paul was born with that,
Yeah,
brother.
he had that vision coming out because he know he only 6 foot. He got to use his other people. You know what I'm saying? He don't. He ain't the fastest. He ain't the tallest. He ain't the most athletic. So it's a necessity that he uses the guys that's in his on his roster. I think he see every guy like a own little tool. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a mechanic, and I got the wrench. I got this. You know what I'm saying? The saw. I got this, and he know how to use every one of them guys accordingly to what job he trying to do. Yeah, so he just seasoned like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Space Trade says when Halliburton's contract coming up, Stone needs to go steal that man from Indiana. I drive his ass up there. No hezzy. I don't know. I think Hallie, I think he might got another year or two on his contract. I think he came out with KJ Martin now,
huh? He might be the year after. I thought he was the year after, but you might be right. But no, I don't think he's going anywhere. Indiana about to throw the house at that man when they get a chance.
Yeah, they love Hallie. They love Hallie over there.
And the thing about him, he's one of those dudes that he can represent your franchise because he's such a good dude off the court. Like if you ever watch him in an interview, like he is so polished, bro. The dude got that thing. I don't know if y'all know people that always smile even when they mad.
Right.
Yeah, they love him. They treat him like he a star up there. So
for sure. Alan Luna says, "How much longer until the Rockets waive Matthews?" I'm hoping it's tonight. I'm hoping it's tonight, bro. Cut him as soon as possible. Faded Opinion. What's good, Faded Opinion? Thanks for joining us. Chop Shop, bro. He said we need to go ahead and hire Kevin Sampson next to develop our young boys. Hey, we need to hire somebody. We need some help, bro. We need some help.
Yeah, we do. We do.
Harlan St. Clair says Lynn Byes was. Patriot Page says Lynn Byes was Boston's last number one. Oh, okay.
That was like in what 90s?
Damn, that was
91?
like 70s, bro. That was like that was like
80s,
that was like 80,
80s?
83, 81, 82. I think he came out. Yeah, I think he's supposed to come out with Jordan now, bro.
Oh, you're right. He was 86.
Oh, it was 86.
That's Jordan. I think that is Jordan draft though, right?
No, Jordan came out in 83.
88.
83. Jordan came out in 83 with Elijah Warren now. Elijah Warren and Jordan. Yeah.
Lynn Bias.
And damn, and he that old cocaine is a hell of a drug. Red is not a flavor. What's good, Red? He said I was out on Silas when he stuck Jalen in the corner last year. Feels like all the talent has to shine in spite of Silas. It's happening to Jabari now.
Facts.
Got it. Yeah. That's what we've been preaching that, bro.
You got to overcome the coaching.
For sure.
And if you're not strong enough, they going to say you a bust. Like I said, Draymond said it. They need to start holding the organizations and coaches accountable for some of these high draft players not turning out good. They blame the kids, but what about the team that drafted them?
Yeah.
You feel me? What if Jabari was in Golden State right now? How would Steve Kerr be using his skill set? You feel me? How would Draymond be getting them the ball? How would you know what I mean?
He'll get 6 clear wide open shots a night. Just wide open. Just schemed for him specifically. You know what I'm saying? Fredo Valdez says Jalen Green potential all-star this year. I don't think an all-star because we ain't gonna have a team success. We ain't gonna have a team success. You know what I'm saying? Red is not a flavor. Rockets should have hired Becky Hammond from the Coach Pop Tree. Go ahead and tell him. Wasn't you kind of campaigning for that at one point in time?
I'm high on Becky, but to me, just because I think she's a good coach, but I'm not gonna cap and like she'll be the same thing as Silas, which is a young, unproven coach. Like, you know what I mean? So I can't, but I would say that it's not because she Pop Tree. I just like her coaching style. Like she is hard nosed. I think what Silas loses me is that he's like a player's coach. And I don't think you can be a player's coach with a young team, bro. Like
they need authoritative figure.
Yeah, they need structure, bro. They need structure, and I think We are seeing it on the court, and yeah, they need structure. And I think that's like, you can't tell me that Silas's style of coaching is the best style when the other styles have won all 75 NBA championships. Like, what are we saying? You feel me? Like, Papa's won championships. He ain't doing no damn free flowing offense and all that. He just
Right.
coached the right way. Steve Kerr coached the right way. Budenholzer, like all these. There's so many. Nick Nurse, like these are coaches that have pretty different style of coaching, but they are typically building structured teams and have a system where they use the talent they have and input into it. And all of a sudden, we got to do something outside the box. Like, come on, bro. Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, RB 3067 says opinion on Knicks today. I think Knicks was decent. He played a little bit better defense on Drew Holiday. He played a nice little defense on Drew Holiday.
And on the light skinned brother. What's his name? Oh Lord, I forget. But the other point guard,
Hill.
George Hill.
George Hill.
Pacers GOAT. Y'all remember when Jordan Hill and Paul George and Lance and them boys was out there trying to fight LeBron and
LeBron now.
Yeah, but
didn't work.
Nah, that was when LeBron ruled the East. But Knicks, he didn't hurt the team that bad. So I give him, as long as I didn't notice him that much, he had a good game.
Yeah, coming off an injury too, so he was all right. Knicks was all right. I ain't gonna give him a whole lot of shit today. Luke McGuire, what's good, Luke? He said he's from Melbourne, Australia, reporting in. What's good, Luke, from Melbourne, Australia?
Good day,
mate. You down from down under, mate?
That ass. No, I'm playing.
I think he in the future, right? It's like Sunday for him, right?
He at church. He probably watching this from church, bro.
Straight up, huh? Luke McGuire says he's spreading the good word of JG on the down here. Straight up, man. Hey, get that boy international, worldwide. He could be a worldwide phenomenon. Just give him a chip. We win one chip, Jalen Green gonna be talked about. Patriot Page says, look who we got, our top guy the last 2 years in Jalen Jabari, despite not getting the top pick. Our top guy in the next year draft is Wemby. Scoop would be nice as a constellation prize. Man, y'all boys got high hopes. I love it, but I just, my hopes don't run that high. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't think the ping pong ball is going to be that friendly to us in 3 consecutive years. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I could be wrong. Probability is, I'm not no Einstein to say it's improbable, you know, but that's the odds are likely against us to get the number 1 pick. Red is not a flavor said if Jalen was the primary ball handler, do you think Bruno Garuba would still be in the starting lineup? Feels like Silas tries to maximize KPJ instead of the others. Yeah, I mean, I think that's got to be a discussion that needs to be had, because we didn't. Now this is looking like the second year in a row we prioritizing KPJ over our rookies, over Jabari and over Jalen Green last year. Like, we gonna have to eventually maybe start acting. It's just the 3rd game of the season, so I ain't gonna start the narrative yet. It's kind of too early. But if I keep on seeing the same thing like how I did last year, something's gonna have to give. How you think about that, Frank?
Yeah, I mean, I can't, like you said, it's too early right now. But the fact that like somebody had posted the touches, that KPJ is like leading the team in basketball touches by a lot. To me, like if he's not going to be able to do the real point guard duties, then I think Jalen should have the ball most of the time. They need to switch roles where Jalen's off ball, KPJ's off ball, and let Jalen just be that guy, because I don't see Jalen's the better player. Just let him make those decisions. Then we can just start grooming him for being a superstar that he's going to be. Because to me, the KPJ thing impacts him. Because if he feels like if Jalen is hot and KPJ feels like he got to get his shot, that shuts Jalen down. I've seen Jalen make passes. I think he's a willing passer. He doesn't have the vision, but I'll give him more of a pass because he's a 2 guard.
Yeah.
So they're not saying Jalen's our point guard, but I think he could do it. He could learn to be a facilitator. But yeah, the KPJ, Jabari, I mean, I don't know. To me, Jabari's being overlooked by a lot of things. And I just don't get Silas's understanding of what his task is. Like to do, where he lets these top picks suffer And then unless they're like these like overcomers, these real tough minded people, you know what I mean, they could just fade out. I just hope I don't think it's gonna happen with Jabari because I think he got the mental fortitude for it, but we gonna see, man. If he has a bad year, I think that might get Silas fired.
JK
One of them
memes.
things.
Yeah. Cross-eyed players had the best court vision. Tracy McGrady, AD to name two.
80 cross-eyed, man. Hey,
My
he's not
boy said
cross-eyed.
cross-eyed players, man. He said we need a cross-eyed point guard.
Bro, come on, man. JK, what you mean, bro?
Oh man, JK, man, we need a meme. I think he a walking meme. JK crazy, bro. K-Dub says we need a solid outspoken vet like a Pat Beverly or
Facts.
someone who know how to win. Yeah, that's facts, bro. Eric Gordon ain't the right type of vet we need, if you ask me. Red is not a flavor, says Space and Frank. What your ideal lineups right now? Go ahead, take
Let me go
Frank.
first.
Yeah.
So it depends on if I'm trying to win, I would go with Jalen, Kevin Porter, just for what we got right now. Jalen, Kevin Porter, KJ, and Bari and Shangoon. Obviously, I think that should be the starting five. Then it depends on matchups. I can go Bari at the 5 and then go Tari Bari. I still don't know why they don't let them play a lot of minutes together. But I could do Jalen, KPJ, KJ, Tari Bari, or even Tate, Tari Bari. KJ and Tate are interchangeable to me right now. So yeah, but I gotta have at least one of Jalen. I mean, one of KJ or Tate on that team. Not Eric Gordon, because I used to be Eric Gordon needs to play, but that dude is checked out, bro. He out there just hooping by himself.
Yeah. RB 3067 says Clutch said that Shangoon move was for Jalen. Moving him to the bench is for Jalen.
That's kind of,
I don't know how they feel. Yeah.
I can't see that.
Red Flavor says, in what way I feel like Shangoon and Jalen work well together. KPJ works well with Bruno. That's facts. I feel more on that way too. Patriot says Keegan Murray is going off tonight in his first NBA game.
They just playing the first game right now?
Man, they playing kind of late. We already played 3 games, huh?
Oh, the game over, ain't it? It's over. Let's see. Box score. They played the Clippers. It's in the 4th quarter. It says they lost, or damn. Paul George dropped 40.
Damn.
Keegan Murray 19. I mean, he went 3 for 6 from 3, 7 to 10, 19 points, -5. I mean, ain't nothing to write home to mama about. He all right, bro. Like, he said he going off.
I thought he went out for 35 or something.
I was looking for that 30 piece.
Yeah, me too. JK Meme says, unless you're AD or McGrady or cross-eyed, I don't care who you are. That's funny. Man, boy still on them cross-eyed.
Crazy.
Straight up.
Nah, Keegan Murray cold though. He a sleeper for rookie of the year, bro.
I really hope if things keep going like this, they don't re-sign Silas. I want to see how our coaches make adjustments too.
Yeah, if they re-sign him, bro, I'm gonna be sad. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I think it's about time. If this experiment don't work this year, I'm tired of Silas. RB 367 says Clutch said the Rockets were concerned with Shangoon shooting and spacing for the court for how Jalen likes to play.
That's coaching, bro. That is coaching. Yeah. Let me give y'all an example. Y'all just watched Ja Morant drop 50 points on us with Steven freaking Adams. Y'all tell me about coaching and spacing, and tell me that Shangoon doesn't bring more to the table on offense than Steven Adams, because he a good screener just like him. So like, you can't tell me because of a weakness of my guard then I'm gonna ignore talent. That's dumb, bro. Fix it. You know what I mean? That's their job. That's why you were the coach and the GM.
For sure.
Work it out. Like, what we talking about?
What we talking about?
If it is true, man, that's just more incompetent stuff, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Just incompetence.
Space Trade says Benedict Mathurin been going crazy though. Yeah, Benedict have been looking good over there with Did they end up beating Detroit? Because I ended up turning it. I don't
Yeah,
even
I
know if
turned
that
that for the game. Let me see.
our
Yeah, they
game
beat
turned
Detroit.
on.
They beat Detroit 124-115.
Mm.
Let me see. Your boy Cade,
I about to say Cade about to have a problem, man.
22 points, 4 assists, 4 rebounds, 42%, shot 50 from three. Okay, nice little efficient
Man,
game.
he must have turned it on after they was
He
getting
must, yeah,
blown
he
out
was.
because I turned it off like at the beginning of the fourth quarter, and he probably had like maybe 10 points,
That
10,
boy,
12 points.
yeah, they lost. They lost. Yeah, Tyrese had 24 and 10, 5 steals, 27 from Benedict Mathurin. Yeah, 7 rebounds. Dude shot 55%, 62% from three, 5 of 8 from three. He went off, yeah.
Yeah, Mathurin, he straight. Red is not a flavor says preparing my body for Barry to get that bust narrative Jalen was getting his rookie season. Fight through it, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know you're gonna hear it. You know you're gonna hear it, especially coming from Rockets haters. Harlan St. Clair says truth. RB 3067 says, as Clutch fans, it was what he was told. He said he asked if KPJ was the problem, and they said they are more concerned about the Jalen and Shangoon fit. Yeah, I think they know that they got synergy though. I think they know
Yeah,
that.
that I don't know. I don't see that, bro. Because to me, if it came down to like if it's for Jalen doesn't even use Bruno Fernando.
No,
So I don't even know what we're talking about. So
I don't think
I see
Jalen thrown him one alley yet.
maybe one. I think he tried a couple passes that got tipped off, but Jalen doesn't really use them. Jalen scores a lot off of LP screening for him.
Yeah,
They got to work it out, bro. Like one thing with our team, these guys got to learn to play with more talent. You can't just be like you're gonna score by yourself every game. Like it's just two of us. There's 5 dudes on the team, bro. They got to learn to share the ball and use everybody on the court to their full abilities. So Jalen got to learn. He got to learn to play. That's just something he got to do.
Patriot Patron says Mathurin is a sleeper too for rookie of the year. Red is not a flavor says poor boy thought he had a chance to get rookie of the year. He has no shot the way Silas loves KPJ point guard skills.
Facts.
That's right, bro.
Facts.
JK Mim says I think Tari and KJ need to be at a small forward.
Facts.
I think Tari and KJ need to be at small forward. Yeah. I hear you. LP and Jalen play a nice little 2-man game sometimes. Yep, they do, Space. They do, for sure. Space, you got the same name. That's good. What's happening, Space? Oh, Space Trader. What's happening? Big Hebo Main. Big Hebo Main says the Rockets could have brought Dennis Schroeder back. To be honest, KPJ is really a top tier 6-man winging it as a point guard because of his season at ball
Size
skill
and
set.
ball skill set.
Oh, his size and ball
Pause.
skill set. Okay.
Pause. It's a
I
big
see.
pause. Nah, I'm talking about a big pause, Hebo. But yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, Dennis Schroeder.
No, I don't like Dennis.
I mean, you can get him for cheap now. You can get him for cheap.
Is he playing? Is he in the league?
Yeah, he went back to the Lakers. He went back to the
I ain't
Lakers.
seen him.
Yeah, Lakers signed him, but he got hurt. Like he hurt his hamstring or ankle or something like that. So he ain't played yet for the Lakers. Safi Mokonaja, he says, I think Jalen would have progressed way more on development if he had someone with better playmaking vision. Facts. But Jalen ain't nothing stopping Jalen though. Safi says JG could have had rookie of the year if he was utilized properly from the start. Facts. I agree, man. Yeah, man. Like, so all in all, what we gonna take from this game is we got a long way to go. The Bucks is just Giannis. They got a freak. They really got a true freak of nature on this squad. We seen it firsthand. Not too many teams got a Giannis, so I'm not gonna look at this game as all the way bad because we ain't gonna go up against Giannis every night. We ain't gonna go up against a Ja Morant every night. You know what I'm saying? So these are two tough matchups back to back that we had, and we put up a good fight last night, but tonight was just too much. Giannis and Lopez really was just too much, and that's what it is. Like, they seasoned veterans going up against some rookies and some young guys, and this is what it's gonna look like some nights. Some nights we gonna, you know what I'm saying, hold on, and some nights it's gonna look like this. But Giannis is just he's a freak. He's a freak for real. JK Meme said, speaking of the Lakers, Westbrook went from 0 for 11 from the field last game. Yeah, he did.
I'll leave that man alone, man.
Red is not a flavor says Giannis is a ridiculous human being. Yeah, man. I kind of called this one last night. Alan Luna said we should have waived Matthews and Boban, kept Favors. I don't really know what Favors was doing either. He didn't look like he was emotionally attached here. Seemed like he was checked out too. Rogue Blue says, I'm a Pistons fan, having nightmares about being Matherin. Oh, he a Piston fan. Yeah, he is a Piston fan.
Okay, that's what it was. Okay.
Cheesy Waffle says, just trade Gordon and get a true point guard so KPJ come off the bench. Also, Rockets need a real rim protector. Maybe that's why they holding on to Garuba. Maybe a Garuba gonna come in and be our Clint Capella. Patriot says, if we start out 0-15, do we fire Silas or keep him as a tank commander?
You're already the tank commander. 0-15, bro. That's tough, man. That's painful, man. I don't think y'all remember how bad that was.
Didn't we have a 0-22? Didn't we go like the first year, 2020?
Was that in the COVID year?
Right after Harden left. Didn't we go like 22 games?
Yeah.
And then we have a 15 game last year. And then if we go for another 15, 10. Oh, man. Yeah, I think that's just going to be a little bit too much.
It'll be historic. That's what it'll be. It's one of the worst teams in NBA history, like stretches of bad. Like, I don't think no team has been the worst team in the league 3 years in a row.
3 years.
We going for gold. We going for the history books right now. So hopefully we don't get it.
Yeah, Alan says, but we could use his size at least. Yeah. What's your final takeaway from this game?
I mean, it's not about the wins or the losses. Honestly, it will be when we play light competition. But obviously, the Hawks, Grizzlies, and the Bucks were teams that were supposed to beat us. To me, it's just seeing some of the little stuff that are based on adjustments and coaching, rotations and things like that really don't put these guys in the best position to be successful. If we're going to lose because Jalen Green missed a shot or we can't guard Giannis, I'm cool with that. But if we're going to lose because you're putting Jabari Smith in a drop coverage against Ja Morant and let him shoot mid-rangers, if we're going to lose because you're playing Garrison Matthews over Tari Eason or KJ or whoever it is that he's taking minutes from, then I have a problem with that because then you losing for me. And to me, that's not fair to the players. So that's my only reason me and Space on here acting like we grumpy. It's just because of that. We don't care. We know we're not supposed to be beating all these teams. But, if you're going to lose, go out with your best foot forward. That's my thing. But we'll see what they look like against Utah because we need to get one of them damn games because it does not get any easier after those two back-to-backs or two games against them.
For sure. Yeah, man, I think that's a great spot to leave it off. It's getting a little late, getting about to be midnight. Boys got to go to church in the morning, do what y'all do. So thanks everybody again for joining us at the Chop Shop. Frank, you know where to find us at. Hit up Frank at the Twitter, FTank58, or right here at the Chop Shop. If y'all even have anything that y'all will want us to cover at any time, just drop it off. Let us know. We'll see if we can get around to making the content for you and what you guys really want and what you guys would like to see. So hit us up, man. Let us know what y'all feeling about it. Always keep the Rocket spirit up. We in the dog days, you know what I'm saying? We in the rebuilding days. One day soon, we're going to be able to look back at all these old live streams and be like, look how damn bad we was, bro.
Yeah.
Then we're going to be able to laugh and enjoy in our championship clutch cityness again. You know what I'm saying? But appreciate everybody for coming out, man. Thank you for joining us at the Chop Shop. We'll see you next time, right after the who we play next?
We got Utah Monday and Wednesday.
Utah, right after the Utah game. Hopefully
Filipino
we hear
heritage, right? So hopefully Jalen go off.
Yeah, hopefully we here with after a dub.
Yeah, we got to get a dub, man. God damn, so we can come in and be happy. God damn it, like
straight up, bro. Yeah, but like I said, man, holla at us, man. We'll get with y'all after this game on Utah. Appreciate it. Like and subscribe. Like I said, tell everybody about us. We building a good community over here. Me and my boy Frank, we loving how the channel was progressing. We loving all the feedback. We loving all the likes and subscribes that y'all giving us, man. Appreciate everything from the bottom of our heart over here at Chop Shop. So, like I said, man, go Rockets.
Go Rockets.